Holito Chamo Ngaba Cheskaman. All right, so in this episode, I want to talk about how these white coats are destroying the planet. I want to talk about how they're messing up the planet by trying to manipulate people's genes by manipulating bacteria and uh, the and different organisms and microbes that's found throughout the planet. It just says right here, plants. I think it's dangerous, like when you can have a person um, get licensed as a technician, as a lab technician, and get certified, and get brought aboard um, to one of these clinics. Because what I think is like it's very rare that you see like black people in America be in just like a setting where they're all trying to figure out the next uh, feat for consumption in terms of uh, fermentation and experimenting as far as our food, like food experiments. Um, like you should be able to, um, like I feel like fast food should be able to digest in your system with the same enzymes as that a plant has, like spinach. But it doesn't. It hasn't, because like when you look at what they've been doing in these laboratories, they've been manipulating genes and manipulating certain scientists that were never rolled back or repealed, that were never uh, coded where it was needed to be done. They've only been benefiting themselves. So that's why I always say, like, if you have a laboratory near you, you need to make sure the people in there they look like you. And like again, this goes with proposals. They never ask you in proposals, who do you want your representatives to what ethnicity do you want uh, your representative to look like? It goes without saying, right? But then you look at like how we always see pharmacy technicians and they always look like people we desire less. They always look like people that are from these Pakistani regions and like these India regions. So they're out of shape. They're either feeble or they're just overweight. Um, they're not athletes. So like, I think people need to really realize that in order for humanity to progress, we have to take the change of our future. We can't allow people to come among us and start doing stuff to our biology, and that's what we're saying. Like, I tried to go to school for science, and it just didn't work because like the environment was very poor. Um, Like I can't be around people who eat a certain way because like then my biology will start to mess up because like we're breathing the same air in close proximity. Close proximity. Like I can't be around people who eat a certain way and who think a certain way. Um, this is why I always stay to myself. So like when you see like Creek people who disband from other bands because of extinction, it's not because the tribe died off. It's because that they couldn't get they was probably lactose intolerant, like they couldn't deal with the environment. um if I go outside, I have a very high intolerance for dust in the air. I have a very high intolerance for people who drink, who smoke, who eat Cheetos, who eat chicken wings in public. I have a very high tolerance for people that's like that. This is why I stay to myself. And this is why I try to find information and not necessarily read, because I only read language. I don't read books just to read, just to support a somebody's biography or something like that. I don't do that. Um, I read just to study and to like find new information. So this image is very telling. Like it's very rare that we get to go inside of these laboratories and see what's in there. You can see right here, he have a concoction. He has test tubes. He has a blend concoction. He has bases right here, a base formula. So like this stuff, man. Like if you all want to learn more about this, go on a government website and start tracking these emails that the government sends out about um, different discoveries and sciences. So like you can see right here, like he's doing lab scale trials. Um, this stuff is not needed, man, because like we know it's harmful to us and we know it's not harmful to us. You can't have it. You can't have it both ways. Like you notice how Indians and Pakistanis are not law enforcement officers like police. Like they're only like lab technicians and judges and stuff like that. Like this is what I mean. We can't have like people on the grounds experimenting against us, and then we can't have people in other exports like NASA and stuff like that, keeping us out of space exploration and urban settlement and urban settling. We can't have that, man, because like we're left out of so much choice. So like I'm glad I've been able to like do as many videos as I've had in the last month, because that just lets me know like eventually I'm going to get in the algorithm and what I'm saying is going to be heard by people who understand what I'm saying. Um, because like I don't like what's going on in Detroit. I don't like what's going on in Gary, Indiana. I don't like what's going on in Chicago. I feel like when you have a city that has a population that can contribute to the global dominance that we're heading into, I think you have to offer those citizens choices for not only repatriation but reparations. We can't keep taking budgets from people because we don't like their politics. And I always say this, like it's not that these cities don't have enough budget. It's not that. It's not that. It's just that they're not getting enough budgets. As many times as USA go to the Olympics and win and hold um, learning clinics for the children over there in China, our best athletes, that brings business over here. And like we don't have the population that China does, but I noticed like one thing: we have the wherewithal. We have the most possible in earning potential per capita and per person because we don't have a lot of people. So like, don't let them tell you these lies about we don't have the resources right now. We're understaffed. We're undermanned. We can't help you. Like, nah, you can be a lab technician right now. If that's your passion as a young person, you can do that right now. Um, just gear your mind to it. I would do it, but like I went into the industry of um, nursing, and I went into the industry for railroads because I just want to travel. I wanted to travel and I wanted to get out my house, and that's why I chose those two professions. So those were like my two trades: export and hospitality. So, but anybody can do these trades, man. Like hopefully, like there's programs in your town that offers them. Because like nearby me, I never had a opportunity to become a lab technician, but I always liked science. the study of the hypothesis, the study of the conclusion. I always like science. So this picture right here, hold that in your memory. Um, let's bring plants back to life. If it still has a root, it's still alive. So you can regenerate life. And I discussed this in a video I did about rigor mortis. So you all take it easy, take care. And I'm glad I was able to reach you on this installment. Yakoki.